Welcome, everybody. We finally made it to 2021, at least here, anyways. I know some of our European brothers and sisters have already celebrated the New Year's and enjoying their second day into it or the ending of their first day. So I want to say to you guys, welcome. May the new year bring you love, joy, and happiness. And as always, we're going to be doing tarot. You get one card for coming in. If you subscribe, you can come back every day. And hello, Coco, and hello, Ashley, and welcome. How are you guys doing on your New Year's? Hello, Mic Drop. How you doing, baby? I'll tell you what, the reason I'm late today, I'm not even going to lie. I was trying to do something really cute with my hair. And you ever have that moment like when you're trying to work with your hair, but it's like you're fighting a demon and no matter what you do, you can't tame that demon. So you say, fuck it. That's what happened. Let's see what the angels have to say today for Coco. Coco, my dear, we got 3 messages popping up. You can choose your poison. 1, 2, or 3, baby. Thank you, my dear. 1. New love, and this was in reverse. So that tells me an old flame is coming around. And there are some trust issues and some warning signs coming with it. So be careful, Coco. Sometimes the cat drags in way more than we want from the last year or previous year to say. Ashley, my dear, we got quite a bit of messages coming out for you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 cards, baby. So all you got to do is just pick your card 1 through 9, baby, and I'll go ahead and I'll do a quick reading for you. Today has been a little bit off for me today, but I'm getting back into the groove, so to speak. 4. Balance, baby. Bring in some balance this new year. There's a few things that you left unfinished last year that you kind of need to fix it before you can move on and continue your journey. Good luck. Mama, you're emerging, my dear. It seems like you're finally coming into your own skin. Took you a while. But I feel with each year that passes, we gain some wisdom that helps elevate us. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. Ooh. Learning to go with the flow. That's always positive. Happy New Year, Divine Universe. Hopefully yours is blessed. I always think it's funny because I see you come in and I'm like, even the universe is with us. I feel their presence, so to speak. Hello, Goddess Love, my dear. I'd be more than happy to give you your 1 card. You do got to subscribe, though, my dear. Universe, heed your dreams, baby. You got signs coming up, and it's about someone disrespecting your boundaries. I wish you the luck on that. You are very welcome, Coco, my dear. Speaking of you, Coco, I've had you on my mind. How did your battle with the insurance company go? Goddess, you have a sacrifice that you need to make. But before you make that sacrifice, you need to reflect on the decision. Because it seems like it's one of those things where it's going to affect more than just one area of your life. So I do highly recommend weighing your options on that. You are very welcome, baby. Joanna, Happy New Year, my dear. It seems like this year you really need to focus on knowing your power. I feel like some things were lost last year that need to be regained this year, my dear. Which, by the way, today I decided you are very welcome, sweetheart. I was going to switch up the channel, so I did a whole new picture and I tried to put it on every media. Now, I had a banner for this channel that I was actually trying to put up. Fucking YouTube won't accept it, which I don't understand because I've used Canva before and I've never had an issue, but who knows? New Year's is fucking great. I am doing great, Yan, my dear. It has definitely been an interesting start. It's not been a bad start. It's just, you ever get that feeling like when the new year comes, there's like this sense of uncertainty? That's kind of where I'm at. Like the sense of big things are coming, but big changes are coming. And I'm just like, okay, is those changes a good or what will they be? Give me a second, guys. I actually got a scheduled reading tomorrow, so I'm like, I'm trying to make sure that, you know, that still works for him, and it does. Yay. I know, the anticipation. I'm really hoping that we can start doing some physical, meetups again, but realistically, I got a feeling it's going to be a while before I feel comfortable subjecting those around us to actual physical events. Yan, my dear, truth and integrity. Seems like you're wondering where someone in your life lies. And the reason I say this is because it's like it's someone who's close, but yet there's something that came up recently that's made you kind of push back a little bit. And it's almost like you're distancing yourself from somebody just because something didn't seem morally right. I really miss you. Thanks for the card. Oh, not a problem, Joanna. I am always around somewhere or another. You two be playing games. Try again. Baby, I've been trying for the last couple hours. I'm like, fuck, I'm done. Trying to find the truth in a needle in a haystack, baby. It's pretty much what it boils down to. Because I feel like every truth has got some little bit of a lie and tangled with it. It's like today, it's a new year, and, every year I have this thing at the end of the year and the beginning of the year, like, looking at like relationship dynamics and things to improve on and stuff like that, especially when you start your, resolution list or list of improvements. But sometimes you look back on the past and you hope those who you held dear in the past are doing good, even though things didn't work out. You know what I mean? Seek the truth. I don't know if this one's really directed to me or someone in here. I'm going to say it's directed to myself. Seek the truth within. By the way, we did have a discussion about doing meditation. I kind of did a poll over on the Divine Witch group. And so I'm thinking starting next week, I'm going to go live probably around 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. I'm going to see what my schedule looks like, with the kids' classes and stuff like that, because I help them out during school. So it'll probably leaning more towards 11 because that's like their lunch break. So what I'm going to do is from 11 a.m. to about 11:30, we're going to do a guided meditation every week. If you guys have topics like certain struggles in your life that you would like a meditation geared towards, please feel free to either comment, send me an email, send me a message. Because I feel like it's something that, we kind of lose throughout the year, you know. We're like in the beginning of the year, like meditation, realign my chi, and then halfway through the year, we're like, fuck this shit, right? But I figure if I can be a reminder for somebody, and, you know, by doing a video, it makes me want to do it more. So then I'm kind of held captive in my own free will. Aw, my little snowball is outside. I would show you. She's so cute. It's like she knows. Hold on a second. I don't know if it'll show because it's super bright. But I don't know if you can see the kitty, but that's the kitty. So hopefully you guys can see the kitty. I can see the kitty. It lets me know that I'm on the right path. She's such a sweetheart. She really is. But she refuses to come into the house. She was a stray that came around here around Lithia. And she's been around ever since, guarding my home. And I've tried to get her to come in to kind of give her shelter, but, you know, she does what she wants, like any other pagan. Embrace the dark. It's going to be hilarious. When my husband comes back from a run, he's not going to expect that damn cat up there. She's going to scare the fuck out of him. I don't know how many times I come home and that cat scared the shit out of me. And I'm like, ooh, Snowball, you dick. Hello, Pandy, my dear. It's been a while since I've seen you. You need a message from your angels. Or at least that's the message that's coming clear to me. And we got a few messages. Pick your poison as always. Card 1 or card 2. That reminds me, I need to get her some cat food. Because even though she refuses to come in, I still asking. I do charge for questions, baby. You know this. But if it's something spiritual, you're more than welcome. That would be a 5 for 2 question, baby. But since you did not choose your card, I will choose it for you. You have spiritual growth coming, my dear. And hopefully it finds you and gives you the insight to what you need. By the way, we're almost at 500 on this channel. Hooray, right? Which I'm pretty excited. We didn't hit it at the end of the year, but we were sure fucking close, weren't we? I can't wait to see how many new people we get, you know. I always like, that's the one thing I like at the beginning of the year, because you never know what souls will cross your path. And I think that's the most interesting part, because you get to learn their stories. You get to know about them. It's fun. Welcome. Who just walked in through our doors? I got 2 messages that came through. Kitty. Welcome now, my dear. Do. Give me 1 second. I've noticed chat has been one of the things that lags real bad with YouTube. To whomever came in, truth and integrity and serenity is what is surrounding you right now, along with retreat. Maybe you're actually getting some time off, enjoying yourself and realigning within what you hold dear in your world. To whomever you are. And eventually I'm hoping. It's my new thing. It's opening and hope at the same time. I'm hoping eventually I can fix this lighting situation. Because as the sun starts to return back to our hemisphere of existence, and the freezing cold goes the fuck away, and the warmth starts coming through again, I'm going to be dealing with being Snow White because of the lighting in this room. So it is something that I'm going to be working on. Coco, you paid for 2 questions, baby. What are they? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, snap. Oh, I love my child, but she drives me nuts. Who is coming back in my life, and what songs? What songs are they bringing with them? Well, let's find out. Who? Well, for your first question, I'm going to use my past deck. So we'll see. Shall see. Oh, what happened to my Thoth deck? Actually, I think I know. Who is coming back into my life? Knight of Wands and 5 of Cups. The individual that's coming back to you, it's probably about middle-aged. And it seems that, especially with the 5 of Cups coming through, they were one who, I don't know, when you looked at them, there was a spark, like a magical spark. But when things went bad, they went fucking bad. Like, I feel it was one of those things where they were just, when they came after you in an argument, they fucking came after you and didn't know when to quit. So that's who's coming back around, my dear. Which doesn't seem very positive, but it doesn't mean that they couldn't have changed. What warning signs are they bringing? What are the warning signs? Well, we got a few things coming up. So we got Aquarius, which is going to show basically they've come into some type of money, some way, because they're spending more than what they normally have. They're trying to show they're not being frivolous, but also being frivolous. It's like they're trying to show off what they got with actual physical things. But old habits die hard. And these are the signs that you need to watch out for. Apparently, this person has not changed their leaf. And they're still wearing the same stripes, just with a new paint job. There's going to be talks of how they need to, realign with what their soul is telling them and to nourish their soul as they nourish their body, that kind of shit talk. But then when it comes to the real shit, you're going to notice that it doesn't line up with the need and the necessity that's coming through. And it seems like they're trying to play the balance of good and evil on both sides. Like, I'm still dark, but I'm dark with sensitivity. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit. But those are signs I would definitely watch out for. Someone who's coming at you, talking about how they've changed their spiritual growth, being a little bit bougie with it. That's at least what I'm getting coming through, my dear. Those would be the warning signs. Someone from the past, middle-aged. Is it my ex I've been waiting for? If it ended tragically, yes. Just for the reason the 11th house is going to bring back emotions with it. And with those emotions are going to bring good memories, but they're also going to bring up some of those old fears as well as they come through. And you're going to have this moment of being distant. He always gave me butterflies. And those are the dangerous ones, my dear. The ones who can play on one's heartstring and make them change everything. And then before you know it, you're wrapped up in the same shit, blinded by love and, that pent up energy that they tend to bring out in an individual. That's another thing I'm trying. I'm trying to be less, I don't want to say I'm trying to be less blunt, but I'm trying to be less vulgar, I guess, in 2021 for this channel. Holidays, you got to exclude that shit because, realistically, look who you're talking to. Aggressive. Yeah. I like the bluntness. Yeah, I try to be blunt, but I think my wording needs to be a little bit better. That's one of the issues I have, especially when you're reading people. My issue with reading people, especially the messages sometimes that come through, and you'll notice with certain people, it's more light and fluffy, and other people, it's, like you said, aggressive. And I've thought about this. And the only thing that I can really think of that makes it come off so aggressive is when I tap into people. I tap into their ancestors and I tap into their guides. So if the energy surrounding them, aka their ancestors, their guides, or their angels, are frustrated, I feel like it comes out. And that is something that I've got to cut that line between when reading goals, right? Hey, Seawolf, baby. 2021 is treating me well so far. Tell you what, though. Last night, I swear to God, it was like a fireworks show up in this bitch. Like, this whole neighborhood was lit up. At one point, me and the hubby's just sitting there trying to watch a movie. And the next thing I know, bam! It feels like my whole house is shaking. And I'm like, what the hell just happened? Oh, what do we got for Seabiscuit today? Hopefully work doesn't beat you down too much today. Don't know if you're returning back to work today or not. I don't know. I assume it was fireworks, like, because they were lighting off all different kinds of shit. Like, around here during the holidays, you can get away with a lot of shit in this area. Let's just put it that way. We don't do things lightly. When we party, we party. Like, every 4th of July, they go over to, it sounds disrespectful, but I mean, it's what it is. They'll go over to the funeral home that's right across the street from me, and they'll light off tons of fucking fireworks. And the funny thing about it is that the cops know about it. The funeral home knows about it. Nobody cares, but they do celebrate hard here, and we love hard. Oh, yeah. Definitely party animals. Seabun, I've got a question for you, my dear. Have you received anything else on the subject that me and you were talking about? I really need you to kind of understand what I'm saying here. Hopefully you do. About past life transgressions. I feel like that's not the last of it. Just based off of what I got here, I'm not going to show these cards on here, but I'm just telling you, communication isn't going to stop anytime soon. So, good luck. Creative indulgence, my dear. Welcome. Pandy, my dear, for questions, I charge, honey. You know this. It's maybe a new year, but policy hasn't changed. I did read you a free card, though. That was from your angels, if you go back in the video, if that's what you want. So I wish you good luck, my dear, on your situation. And hopefully your angel card can bring you some clarity. Oh, creative indulgence, baby. You need to channel that energy of, I don't know how to place it. It's like an energy of stagnant and also an energy of possibility. But you got to find the balance in between, because I feel like sometimes your light gets overshone by the shadows that kind of surround you. Just remember that anxiety and the nervousness can be calmed. It'll never fully go away, but if you need help, we're here. I mean, you can talk to us at any time. I don't know how to go about saying this without going too deep, so we're here for you. And you're very an anxious person. Like, I feel like I'm always moving. Like, I always got to constantly move. Like, I got energy. Which you would be so great if I was a psychic vampire. Oh, God. You'd be like the Energizer Bunny for me. You're very welcome, baby. Gabby. Welcome, Gabby. By the way, Gab, I did switch the hour readings from $50 to $60. Yeah. That's the only thing that's different in this year's category. Oh, she is knit. By the way, hopefully your night went well. But creative intelligence, please feel free to, subscribe if you haven't already. Because I'm always doing readings like this, and we always have discussions, you know what I mean? We're kind of like group therapy. Alicia, hello, baby. I didn't even see you come in. I'm so sorry. If you would, my dear, the only thing I ask is that you subscribe. Helps me out. All right. It seems that you're looking for more than what you got in your life. And the reason I say that is because we got Capricorn, and we're moving away from the 4th house, which the 4th house is our home or stability. And I'm not saying that you're not stable. I'm just saying that we're moving. You want something different in your life. You're ready for change. You're ready for a different environment. And it feels like you're being held back where you're at currently. And I feel like you're just ready to leave it all behind and go. So if this is how you're feeling and it keeps on continuing, I can guarantee you're going to move away. And you're going to either move away from either living with somebody or maybe even to another state. But I do feel like there's something driving you away from the home. So whatever that is coming up for you, Alicia, hopefully it's not a bad thing. Hopefully it's just one of those things where you're ready to spread your wings and fucking get out. But I wish you the best on it. Actually, my dear, that was for Alicia. But as they always say in the tarot world, if it resonates, it resonates. You know what I mean? Let's see. What do I got for Gabby? Gabby, my dear, you can't get away from the house of love. And it's coming at you. Every day, it seems I've been getting a love card for you. And it's going to be some, let's put another one down. Yeah, because this is one of the things like where it's almost like the type of love where you want to bring them home and introduce them to the fam. You know what I mean? Like it's that. But back to the circle, because I am a squirrel. I will be starting meditation Wednesdays. We will be doing that. I'm going to try to keep on fighting with this computer so I can upload Mondays on different videos and stuff. And then Friday is when we do our tarot reading. We're also going to have, like we do every time, but I'm just going to publicize it on Fridays that, you can come in and you can actually ask questions about your magical path. Ooh, Reiki. What do you mean Reiki, baby? We're pretty much a virtual support group. Speaking of support groups, did you know that the Divine Witch actually has a pagan-friendly support group? Because we do. And it's called, literally, Pagan Support Group. You can find it on Facebook. All you got to do is answer a few questions and support your fellow pagans or fellow individuals. A lot of different things are shared. It's a place where you can go to vent, kind of like here, and no one really knows you. So it's not like there's like this preconceived notion of what's surrounding you and stuff like that. So if you guys feel like you, need somewhere to go, I'm going to go ahead and, if I can find it, pop it up and put it in the chat, and I will make sure that I actually include it in the description as well. So that way, for anybody later on, if you, oh shit, that was not the right thing. No. You ever have that moment where you click the wrong button and you're like, no, that was me. That was just me just now. There we go. And also, there we go. Happy New Year's, Cold Rain, my dear, and welcome to the channel. I do ask that you subscribe. Hello, Raven, my dear. It's a total safe space, you know what I mean? We got some people who can give resources for different departments, like if you're looking for a therapist and stuff like that. And eventually I would like to grow something to where if there's like different pagan or pagan-friendly therapists and things like that for resources of different areas for people to be able to use. But currently right now, it's just kind of like help your buddy system. I know someone came in. Thank you, sweetheart. Let's see. What is that? Ooh, that flipped out. That's how we say it here. Cold Rain, my dear. We got Gemini coming up, which comes up with two things. Either one, you're two of the one. So two of the one, in my opinion, is like this. We both have two sides. Currently, right now, both of your sides are kind of working in the same. Or it's talking actually about lovers. Or it could be, with the lovers that you feel like you found the other half of your soul, so to speak. So when this comes up, that's what I'm getting, my dear. How it resonates with you depends, but with one card, I give you the multiples of possibilities, and if it resonates with you, it resonates. Mystery guy with the top hat. You are very welcome, my dear. We try to stay on task as much as possible. I really wish my card would get here. I want a new deck to play with. Well, hi, Gabby. It's been so crazy around here. And since we're on a slow moment within the group, remember veggies, fruits, all that fun jazz. Feel so much energy. Same here. Like, I've had so much extra energy today. I've been like zooming. Like, I'm ready to start getting things done. And tonight I'm going to be working because I know a few of you guys have asked about classes. Or if I take on students and stuff like that. I'm going to try to work out something new on our Patreon to where if you spend like so much a month, if you can reach me, you get my personal phone number and all that shit. So that way, if you ever need help with something, you need guided or, stuff like that, but we'll see how it goes. Haven't really worked out the logistics of it yet. I probably won't be even bringing it to the forefront till probably around February. Hello, more, my dear. Hopefully your day is going well. I'm trying to get this orange to work with me. Oh, shit. Apparently there's a celebration, baby. I don't know if it's because it's just today, but it feels like a celebration of oneself, of an accomplishment. Hmm. That's hilarious, though. And I said, I'm 16. Back off, bitch. Yes, you can, my dear. I do ask that you subscribe. It helps build the channel. And you can come in every day and get a 1-card pull, my dear. Jesse, baby, you got some healing in your life that you need to do. Normally when I see protect the wild and the green, that means protecting, our sense of wonder, protecting ourselves from those who wish us harm, defining the way to heal ourselves while not trying to relive the trauma. Just try to go into this new year not trying to make things disappear, but just trying to learn how to become better and use that as a tool to help another. And I wish you the best of luck. You're very welcome, dear. And sometimes by helping others, we're able to actually heal ourselves. Oh, isn't that sweet? Willing to throat punch an old Catholic guy. Exactly. I think also, as long as COVID's not crazy, there's a few people that I'd like to bring up on this channel and have conversations with them, or maybe even just be able to record like interviews and stuff like that and put it up here. But I didn't really know if that's something that people would want to see, because I mean, honestly, it's just local people that I know, and last year I was trying to get some authors to actually come on, and coronavirus happened, so we kind of had some issues there. So I'm going to try that again, see where we get with it. Like interviews, like different authors, different belief systems, as far as like under the paganism umbrella. And showcase like different rituals and how ritual styles differ from each individual. Because I think one of the things, like, no matter if you're new or old, one of the things that always kind of sticks with me is like, well, even when I do a ritual still, like, and I watch other people do rituals, like, am I doing it right? Or, you know, so forth and so on, you know what I mean? There's a couple local authors around me. One of them, Australia Taylor, very sweet girl. Well, technically she's older than me, but she's very sweet. Plus, there's a few others, you know, who are into different systematic paths within paganism, so to speak. And I kind of want to just get an interview with them instead of like just having me talk all the time. I mean, I love to talk, don't get me wrong, but hey, Jessica, dear. Work on that self-love, baby. Keep working on it. And that was for Jessica, my babe. Jessica, my babe. Amy Lou. It looks like you've got someone in your life that is helping you overcome some fears, my dear. If you donated, sweetheart, just let me know where you donated to, because I'm here in this universe. But it's almost like fears are fading. I don't know if like it's just a new world perspective or the feeling of being protected, but oh shoot. Embracing the dark. I know. Did you pull a card for me to work in self-love? Yes, I did. If I can find it. You'll have to go back because I've already shuffled. So, time tomorrow is hopefully that. Right. Squirrel mind, guys. Squirrel mind. Like I say, most of the time when I do a reading, I do it so quick, and then it's like anything else in life, I'm pretty good at remembering, unless it's like something that I really honed in on. Work insight. Give me 1 second. And sea cookie? Yes, I do. Give me 1 minute. Jessica, where did you send your payment, baby? Oh, I found you. Never mind. What's your 2 questions, sweetheart? First would be around. Okay. I'll pull out my bitch deck because I got a feeling I'm going to need it. Squirrel Girl, Hand of Thanos, Purple Winkle Butt. I don't think I've ever seen that one. You will have to literally send that to me. Squirrel Girl. Aww. Huggles, baby. Boston. Because you're not allowed to go to Boston until I do. Jessica, my dear, feel free to add your questions at any point in time, baby. Always and onto new things. Isn't it right? That's the thing. If something doesn't feel right, just move on until you find that niche, right? May I have insight on work? And second question, what's going on with my apartment results? Still waiting. And it's okay. Ooh. All right. Right now, it seems like a truce has been pretty much in place as far as like your work goes, where it seems like it's somewhat quiet, but don't expect it to last for long. Because we got the Two of Wands in reverse, which means Dominion. And it seems to me like you're going to end up snapping. And then we've got the Knight of Disc, which is going to leave you feeling defeated. So I'm not really sure exactly how it escalates this quickly, but it'd probably be wise to yeah, you're not going to be happy about how this ends either. So it's going to lead into to disappointment. But God, do I wish you the best, baby, because it looks like you're about to snap. Oh, shit. Why? Or, oh, Schnitzel. That's what I'm going to start saying. Schnitzel. All right. Now, as far as your second question, my dear, it's going to seem bad, but it's going to end up in something better. So stick with me. So we've got the Seven of Cups, which means something got fucked up somewhere. And it's in reverse. We got the Ten of Swords, which means there is something that's prevented a good outcome. And I don't know if it's something from the past coming into block, but it's literally just fucking ruthless. Because we got the Nine of Swords, which is cruelty. And this is the whole situation with the apartment. So I don't know if I'm supposed to be moving on site at my job. Like, there's something that's going to happen. I don't know what it is. I don't know by you moving there, chaos, but with ruin and cruelty popping up, it just doesn't seem good. But then we get the Hangman come in with an opportunity. So I don't know if, like, when all this goes into effect, if you're just going to have some bad situations along the way. But whatever it is, it's going to be nonstop for about a good 3 months. But on the plus side, something is supposed to come out of it. Just be careful on your approach, because the hanged man can easily turn into destruction real quick. Don't stretch yourself out too thin. But whatever is going on between these two, this is what I'm most worried about. Because you got the 9 of Swords and you got the 10 of Swords. And for them to pair up with cruelty and ruin, like something's, I don't want to say you're not, but I'm saying that there's something is fucking you over behind the scenes. And once you figure it out, you're going to be like, you're fucking kidding me. Like, this feels like an influence from somebody else. An external influence that doesn't pertain to you nor this situation. If that makes sense. But there's a silver lining at the end of it. You just got to get through the bullshit. I don't know why or what has changed to bring those two up, but something somewhere has gotten screwed over. It's a possibility it could be. Everyone get a reaction. Silence or turning away is a reaction. The key of choice is a reaction wisely. People get silent. Some need the finger. Where the fuck are we? But yeah, babe, I don't know what the fuck. If I were you, it might be your background, baby, but it's like something intersected. It's like things were going good and then bam, something cut it off. I don't know what it is, but there's something that intercepted in between where you were going, because everything was going fine, but this is like a broadside. So I don't know. It's an external force. It's something that came from the outside. That's the only thing that I can get from it. But hopefully, it's not the worst case scenario. I mean, at the end of the hell, you're going to have a silver lining. But it's just that bullshit in between. I feel like C-Bun and C-Daddy got a thing going on and I'm lost. Trying to get my current roommate situation. Oh, I'm so uncomfortable. I'm sorry, sweetheart. If I were you, I mean, I would assume with Jessica the Goddess that you follow some pagan path. I would do an uncrossing, because it seems like something in your path is always crossing you out on certain things. So I would do an uncrossing just to clear your path a little bit. That's my advice. Just to kind of give you some magical help, because whatever that is, it's fuckery. That came out of nowhere. We're in with Gabby at the moment. Oh, okay. Cool. This is not how I wanted to start the year. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Rage can... I mean, it's possible that you might end up getting the apartment, but there's going to be something's going to go wrong somewhere. You're either going to get the apartment and something bad goes wrong to where maybe the employment or something fucks up somewhere. But it does feel like it's out of nowhere. And rage can make everything worse. Sure, it's... Or rage can lead to fires, and fires lead to marshmallows. What I'll do, if you've never done an uncrossing, I will make a video next week, and I'll post it on Monday of how to do an uncrossing. So that way, just look out for it on the channel. Marshmallows from rage. Imagine Bane saying that. I need marshmallows for my rage. But I do agree with Gabby. Sometimes some people do need to be throat punched with a crystal. Oh, we're getting a philosophical debate. Should anger control one's reaction? So weird. I'm eating marshmallows right now. See, it's meant to be. The power of the marshmallow. You know, there's a cute little spell that you can do with kids. And it's like normally when you're wanting to get rid of something, you take a marshmallow, like one of those big poofy marshmallows, you know what I mean? Like those big mama jammas. And you take a piece of paper and you put the thing that you want to get rid of your life, put it inside the marshmallow, throw it into the fire. It'll get rid of it out of your life, and then the sugar sweetens it so there's not so much backlash. It's kind of like a honey jar, but not honey and no jar needed. Can also be used to sweeten people for you. Yeah, you definitely want to change the course of that. To do an uncrossing, it just depends on what it's towards and what I need. But normally I charge 30 to do like simple stuff like that, where I know what the cause is. I only charge like $30. But if it was like we're dealing with court cases and other things like that, then I start charging more. Hey there, baby. Welcome to the channel. Most of the time for my spell work, I charge depending on what actual supplies I need. I kind of want to get this going ASAP. Okay, give me 1 second, baby. So, Pax, baby. I don't know what mango. Apparently, I'm thinking of mangoes and entanglement. But, my dear, whatever's going on in your life that is causing you this much mental pain, and it feels like it almost feels like the body's unable to do what it needs to do just because of the bullshit that the mental state has went through. I really do hope that this changes for you throughout the year, but it does feel like there's some emotional shit that's weighing into physical shit. And the first thing to do is to kind of acknowledge it, try to figure out what you can do. Normally, I would suggest maybe taking a look within, getting rid of the things that you know that are toxic and kind of washing them out, so to speak. But I do hope whatever it is that the situation is going on in your life, it gets better. Right. And that's hard, man. It's hard to lose people that you love, especially, when you got good memories. I had to deal with this a couple years ago, and it's one of those things where it's like, See it as you're at a crossroad moment. You know, there's an old saying that says you get born into this world and then, you know, you leave this world alone. But the fact of it is, that's kind of a thing for life. You know, there's some points in our life where we hit a crossroad, whether it be because of, you know, we've changed as people, or maybe someone changed for the worse or the better, or you had to move, or whatever it may be. But see as the good times were the good times. And then whatever happened that was negative or bad, just let it go, because that season has passed. It's not easy to let it go. Have your mourning process, of course, but just take it one day at a time. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, spiritually, we're never alone. But physically, unless you had a twin or, you know, whatever it may be, yourself is alone. Physicality. There we go. Keep on hearing someone cry. It's driving me nuts. Give me 1 second, guys. I feel bad because, like, I'm over here smiling because one of my friends who's into the fetish lifestyle, they had a glow-in-the-dark candle wax party, and I just got photos from it, and I'm like, ooh, that's pretty. So that's why I'm kind of smiling, but not because of the situation. What is metaphysics? Google, my dear, you have the ability, you have the technology at your fingertips. Plus, I don't want to get into it, because we get into it, then you can cross hairs for days on metaphysics. Ooh, someone's being paired with two decisions. Either that or someone's playing the field with 2 different people. Whoever it is, whatever you're doing. But Jessica, if you're wanting me to do spell work, all you got to do is just let me know. I will need your name, like your full name. I will need your birth date, and if you have it, your time of birth. If you don't, then yeah. Soy on Chrismosa. Soy on Chrismosa. What the hell does that mean? Soy on Chrismosa. You are very welcome, sweetheart. Okay, Gabby. What's my new Spanish word mean? Or Spanish words? Swear, by the time you get done with me, I'm going to be over here speaking fluent Spanish. Soy on Chrismosa. Sounds nice on the tongue, though. Soy. I'm nosy. Soy on mosa. Chismosa. I'm nosy. Okay. Soy on Chrismosa. I need to add that to my list. Oh, snap. Do. By the way, for anybody who is coming in, all you got to do is just say hi into the chat. You get 1 card for being a subscriber. Physics is a study of phenomenon. Physical word. Metaphysics is then exactly. But you should have really let her look it up. Part of the journey is, you know, the search, the hunt. Right? Threw me off a little bit, but I'm like, screw it. I get to learn my Spanish word of the day. Or Spanish phrase, whatever it may be. We're an educational channel here. We deal in spirituality along with foreign language. I'm a walking encyclopedia. God, could I use you when I'm having a brain fart? I hate those moments where I know what I'm speaking of, but I can't ever find the words to describe it. I'm fun to have on trivia nights. There's a little bar here. It's in like Hamilton area. And it's like a saloon type of bar, but their girls don't dress like saloon girls. They should. That'd be pretty awesome. But they have like music trivia nights and all that stuff. So whenever you guys get towards this way, we definitely will have to do that when you come here. Which, by the way, I'm going to put this out there. I am looking for people who wish to write about topics for our blog as far as our website. I had a few people, over the years, and we've kind of let the website go. I really need to actually start working on that. And part of my New Year's resolution as far as this channel goes is making a schedule and sticking to it and not trying to do too much all at once and then let it go for a little bit and then come back to it, because that's one of my issues. So if I might be quiet for a little bit. What is some life advice about love and friends? So if anybody does wish to write a few blogs or a blog a month on their spiritual path and, things that either they've learned or maybe something newly discovered, my email's down below. So just feel free to contact me and we'll get it all squared away. I can do it through email. Yeah, that'd be perfect, because for the website I got, so if it's a PDF or anything like that, I can download it, upload it to the actual site. And things like that. I'm also looking for somebody who has, for younger kids, like different pagan books that they would suggest, different activities for young pagans, especially like those who are homeschooling. Now, I know there's Acorns. We got them on the website along with a few other groups who specialize in that, but I'm trying to have a range variety from like little kids all the way to, adults and stuff. So it's been an ongoing process, but I'm hoping to gather more resources in the year. Requirements would be make sure that whatever it is that you're writing about is clear. So, fact versus opinion, that kind of thing, you know what I mean? I suspect Sebun's busy downstairs lifting, so everyone give her some encouragement. Push, Sebun, push. Bushka. I learned that word forever ago, and I don't even know what the fuck it means. Bushka. I think my husband got lost. And a good motivator that I've always found is Ramstein. Proven old generation wrong. Women can do anything. Right? But I am looking for people from different paths. So make sure that, whatever path it is that you follow or ideology, you make that clear so that way I know where you lie on the spectrum. She can do anything I can do better. Look at C-Bun go. Vroom, 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 vroom. Let me see something real quick. So weird. Get it? Big fun facts, right? Speaking of fun facts, I am officially moving on to Blood of Elves, which I'm super excited. I started it today, and so far it's really good. And I had to stop so I could get on here and talk to you lovely people, because I can't go a day without seeing you guys. It'd be like a cardinal sin. Do 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 do. If you saw her back profile, what? She can do anything. Big facts. You're just too cute. You're all too cute. If you saw her back profile. Okay, I'm off to bed. Long day. I'll catch you lovely soon. See you, Amy, my dear. Thank you for joining us and our motivation, whatever today is. Friday. Motivation Friday. See, I've lost my days. I wish you well, sweetheart. Mwah. Sleep well. Do 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 do. I can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, you can. Okay, so I've got to tell you guys something. So the other day I ordered a cameo from some actor named Jonathan. Give me a second. I will give you his name, so that way if you guys want to do one as well and throw a little bit of coin towards this gentleman. I did a cameo for my husband. And this dude, I have been waiting on him to accept it. And he did. And he made a video. And I'm so super excited. It's great. And I can't wait to send it to the hubby. Like, it's going to be great. Like, I'm super excited about this. Because it's just going to be awesome. That's all I can say. Oh, that's so great. Da, 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 da. And I get to send it to him. That's the best part. Like, I got to pay somebody to say what I wanted to fuck with my husband. Oh, that's great. Swimmers, shoulders to the moon. Give me 1 second. Don't tell me that you're going to make me install. No. I didn't want to install something. I just wanted to. Oh my God, I know, right? And this dude works quick. And it was only like $1, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, I'll throw $1 to mess with the hubby. I was really hoping it would have came last night, but it didn't. So, you know, I'm kind of excited. Bean has swimmers. Ooh, no. Someone's going to just keep on swimming, by the way, if anybody's coming in. If you want a reading, I am still doing readings. We're just gabbing. You can, my dear. I do require that you be subscribed to the channel. It is one of the many requirements on this channel. If you wouldn't mind and be so kind. Which reminds me, I'm going to save your little spiel so that way when you're not here, if I can save it, if it'll let me save it. I subscribed. I liked. Give me one moment. Give me one moment, my dear. Women's shoulders. Just gonna knock somebody out. Maybe there's a sacrifice that you need to make in your life. And that's what's coming out. I don't know how that refers to your life, Sabrina, but it does seem like there's something that is going to take you sacrificing something to get what you want. Normally, I would say it's a job, but you never really truly know. You are loved here, my dear. Go click the bell too, Sabrina. Well, you are Sebun. Sebun, you are my sweetheart. Oh, there's so much noise here. Ah, there it is. Give me a second. I'm so excited. I just want to send this to him. Oh, God, I cannot wait. I want to download it. Nope. I don't want to see it. I just want to, yeah. I want to download it. Make it unforgettable. Message on animation. Blah, blah, blah. No thanks. And you can just tell by the way this dude looks. He is so ready to do this. He's like, this is the one I've been waiting for. Like, it's so great. And I get to share it. Ah, best dollar ever spent. I started my year off as an evil queen, and I'm not apologizing. And the best part about it is if he clicks play, it's going to play all in the car, too. Oh, thank you so much, Hot Man. You're so sweet. Look at you helping the girl out while she's being an ass. I love the hubby, but it's going to be so hilarious. Oh, snap. Hey, Juice Box. Know your feeling, baby. And know you belong, but be without malice. Ooh, you did have a rough day, didn't you, sweetheart? You want to talk about it? Okay. And how did it go, baby? Well, mommy, get a cigarette in. Because all good stories got to be like, we got to move closer and be like, what happened? Let me get my, I'm about to fuck somebody up face. Ooh, so we haven't even got a reply back yet. Ooh, okay. How long has it been? Like since you sent it, you know what I mean? Not really sure what you're talking about, Gabby. I still see him. This thing I'm working on. Because I suck at typing. But yeah, baby, hopefully it works out, you know, and hopefully we can hear something. Ooh, wouldn't that be something special? You get a reply. Right. That is true. There is no edit feature. And that's the thing that sucks about YouTube too. Oh, it didn't say message retract twice, and I was like, okay. Oh, I didn't see it. Do you think I'll get a reply back? I think anytime that we put energy out there, we will, but I don't think it'll be tonight. I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe that's what they were waiting on. Ooh. All right, so there's 2 cards that popped up. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm invested and you've been here a while, so you deserve a little bit of help every now and then. So we got the moon in reverse, which means a detachment. And then it looks like they're contemplating whether or not to respond back. It looks like we got 3, so that could mean anywhere between 3 hours to 3 days, my dear. So hopefully you get something back in that time frame. Happy New Year's, happy ever after. How you doing, baby? Hello, Spiritual J, my dear. I'm going to assume you got the 2 questions. What 2 questions are you looking for? Also, happy ever after, baby. I don't know what's going on, but we got some swords popping up in your life. We've got the 2 of Swords and the 4 of Swords coming up. So maybe there's a deep-rooted issue coming back to the forefront, which you are debating on, sweetheart. Hopefully, the debating of internal struggles doesn't last long. I do too, sweetheart. You know, we always hope for a better resolution, or at least I do. And what can I get for you, Spiritual J, my dear? You know, and that's the thing. Like, when I'm reading you guys, I do remember some stuff and I get invested. And, you know, it sucks, some of the shit that comes out. It's just like sometimes there's people that come in here and situations that come out in the cards, and I know it seems like I'm not really paying attention, but I am. But I'm trying to be the one to keep the mood going, so I can't focus on the bad. I try to build it up, you know what I mean, as far as good interaction. Is a new person coming into my life, new or someone I know, and 2 are my manifestation coming into fruition. Well, as far as your first question goes, we got the High Priestess on high alert, and then we got the 2 of Wands, so it's something from the past. And then as far as my manifestations coming into fruition, it's going to be a battle for a little bit, but eventually you get the 10 of Cups, which brings all those desires, all those wishes, all that hard work into accomplishment and a bonding. So it'll take a while, but it will come to be. But I feel like it's one of those things that you have to fight for. Ooh, you're very welcome, dear. I'm going to give you a fair warning, though, because I had this one pop out. I don't know when or where it's going to come from, but there's going to be a tower moment coming to your life. And you're going to need help getting mentally back where you need to be. Not all tower moments are devastating, but they definitely hit where it counts. So just when it gets to that point, if you need someone to talk to, just email me. But it is coming. I don't know what from, but I know it's coming. I don't know, baby. I just know that there's a tower moment. Is a family situation? I mean, it possibly could be. Like I said, the only thing I know is that there's a tower moment coming. But since we're dealing with, I mean, they're basically the same thing. I'll work with digging. Oh, shit. unbalanced. Six sevens. Gain. I can tell you it deals with a young female. Just because from one of the cards that popped up. Hey, Ascending. I know there's a young female just from the cards I got ready for you. No, when you were talking about you were wanting to donate again, I was shuffling and cards flew out, especially one card. It's a mixed bag. It's definitely a mixed bag. Okay, so we got an adjustment coming, but it's an unbalanced adjustment that deals in the affairs of pleasure. So I'm going to assume that this is someone coming into your life and they're kind of screwing with your responsibilities. But the current feeling right now is gain and success. So, I mean, there's good in between this card and between this card. So these cards are all about, this is dealing with money. So you're getting money. But what throws me off is we got a young girl and we've got the Seven of Wands. So someone's going to get in trouble here soon. And I don't know how it correlates with you. And when I say younger girl, I mean, it could be somebody younger than you. Maybe a sibling of some kind. But it does feel like it's a bad situation. And the adjustment is financial adjustments. So it's going to be a tower moment, but it's not going to be like an extreme tower moment. Sorry, I got the hubby messaging me. Give me 1 second. But yeah, I don't know who the younger girl is. I don't know if it's like a family situation to where a girl is going to be placed in your care. But it does seem like it's going to cost you a financial burden. So I'm just not really sure how that fits in. Hey, ascending butterfly, my dear. Let's see what we got for you. It's been a while since I've seen you. I mean, it's a possibility. Whatever it's going to be a financial thing. Sending butterfly, my dear. I don't know what's going on with you. But whatever it is, you're surrounded by worry and doubt. A few good things in there, but not by much. Hopefully the worry subsides. Is that for the reading I gave you or for the reading you're wanting, my dear? What questions do you have? Is it a pregnancy or someone around? It is a pregnancy. Because we got the lovers that popped up. And a disconnect. Yeah, we got the Page of Wands. So this isn't going to be geared towards someone else, my dear. This seems like a self issue. You're going to have a lot of people's opinions come about this, though. They're going to try to give you all their advice that they want to give on what you should do. So congratulations, or I'm sorry, depending on how you see it. Yep. That would be it, my dear. Yeah, we know how it happened. We don't need you to... I love how my cards are like, well, this is how it happened. 2 people went out for a few drinks. Like, okay, smart ass. I love my cards, but sometimes it's like, all right, Captain Obvious. We know how we got there. I just don't know what to say, because for some people that's a good thing, but for some people it's not. You know what I mean? Like, I never assume anybody's pleasure for having aliens or stuff coming out of their body. So congrats. As long as it's not a face hugger, we're doing good. I'm more nonchalant about it. Right. These cards, I'm telling you, they got an attitude today. What did I miss? Well, apparently Spiritual J is going to have a really good year. I don't know if it's going to be twins, but I know there's a girl. Surprise! Give me 1 second. Hello? Okay. Pika! Come here. My dog is so lazy. Well, first off, let the pregnancy test go through before the psychic reader. But if you do end up pregnant, we will totally make a whole thing out of it. You can promise that. Oh, look at me go. Look at me go. Well, we got Gabby excited. Thing 1 and thing 2. But I'm not saying if you have a girl, it would be pretty badass if you call her divine. Apparently, the Hupster decided to take more than just 1 run today, but 2. Sorry, I'm over here snacking on peanuts. Courage, love, revealing the truth. There's going to be some fun in that one. We scared them away with pregnancy foretelling. They're like, bitch ain't going to curse me with a baby. I'm out. Keep hearing this noise in my house. It's driving me nuts. Pika, find the noise. Where's the noise coming from? Oh, well, thank you. I'm surprised Ty didn't get on today. When I was giving my Happy New Year, I sent him one because he added me on Facebook. Which, by the way, our little boy Ty got a new hair color and it looks perfect. Well, it has already been almost 2 hours. Isn't that crazy? I feel like every time I'm on here with you guys, time flies. I guess it does fly when you're having fun, doesn't it? Have you done a reading for yourself? Not yet. I'm horrible when it comes to reading for myself. Like, unless, like, life has been going pretty shitty, or I get the feeling that someone's out there trying to cast ritualistic spells my way, I tend to not read myself because I'm one of those people that like not to know. I like the surprise. I don't want to be told, hey. I've been told it's going to happen in summer. No, that makes sense. Because one of the cards that popped up was 6 months. What am I doing? Those cards don't go in there. So that does make sense. I don't even know why I'm trying to put these in there because every time I do, it's a pain in the butt to get them out. Guys, I'm going to go. All right, baby. Good luck, my dear, on your day. Juice box where, honey? Oh, God, that drives me nuts when it's like right there and I can feel it and it won't come out. Give me 1 second, my dear. By the way, guys, please do remember that if you are sending money, send it as a friend and not like as you're buying something, because it takes money from my actual account. So when I say $5, you're really sending me only like $4.50, which I mean, it's not much, but you know, I'm going to have to make a video about it, I guess. I didn't even know there was a difference, you know what I mean? Like, until I sent some a while back and I'm like, when did this happen? Maybe it's always been there and I just never paid attention, but who knows? What is going to happen? So wait, false alarm? False alarm on what? I'll name her Debbie. Dear Lord, do not. Irene is a better one. Or make something really classy. Classic, but like bougie. Bougie classic. You do that, you'll be honoring my spirit. I do not like my birth given name. I am not leaving. I was tidying up a little bit. So we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse, which means a feeling of vulnerability. Go get it. We got Two of Swords in reverse, which means letting down one's guard, which goes hand in hand with the vulnerability. We've got the Ace, and we've also got the Ace of Pentacles, and we've got the Five of Swords in reverse. So basically what this means that from what you presented, they are going to get back to you, but you got to give them time. And the reason I say you got to give them time is because normally when this card pops up, the Five of Swords, it's like basically a fuck you card. When it's in reverse, this is like, I need to think about it before I approach it. Because I feel like there's some things that they want to say, but they don't want to be a dick about it. So they're trying to give the right amount of time. But once they start talking to you, things will work themselves out. I mean, it's never going to go fully away, but I do feel like there's going to be at least some closure to it. I like to see life as this, like love is always possible. It just depends on the people and the circumstances and, you know, how that goes. But I don't see it turning in a relationship just because of this card that popped out, which was the Four of Pentacles, surrounded by the Fool. It was also surrounded by the Eight of Pentacles and Death. So with the Four of Pentacles, that's taking that knowledge and moving forward and not looking back. You know, kind of like experience gained, but not to trail down the same road twice, pretty much. I love you, Choo Choo. Your eyes are glowing. It's kind of creepy. Find it, Pika. I love doing that part. So great. Who the hell is outside of my house being weird? Do you say? Yeah, I'm going to answer that one. Who the hell is this? I guess they're picking that hooker up. Who knows? I really don't know anymore. I just looked out and I'm like, why is people parked outside my place? Like a paranoid little squirrel. But yeah, I think it's one of those things that is just left in the past. You take, you know, the understanding and you move forward and it just stays in that spot. You know what I mean? But I think there's always room for adjustments or improvements. It just depends on the individuals. So hopefully, my dear, it works out. But if you ever want a real big in-depth reading, we do got a 30-minute and we got an hour reading. And if anybody ever sees these and you guys actually want to book a reading, I got a few options. I'm trying to use WhatsApp so that way people can contact me through there instead of using like my regular number and stuff. But eventually I am going to be getting a phone that deals with all of this. And it goes for nothing except for the Divine Witch. So that's something to look forward to. At least for me, so to speak. Well, my dear, is there anything else that I can help you with? Juicy Juice. The juice box of life. Because I am sticking to the promise of myself where I will be on for only 2 hours a day. So that way it gives me some me time and time to work on things like the channel. So, my dear, if you do not have any questions, or anything else that you would like, or no one else is looking to book a reading for today, I will end up leaving you all. Hello to the ones coming in. You do get a free card, and we still do got time. So just let me know, my dears. Do. You already know. Do. Do you want me to email you? Yes, my dear. If you would email me, here is, give me a second. This. Do. Is my email. If it makes it easier. If you are wanting me to do the uncrossing, email me, your date of birth, your name, time of birth, if you have it. If you don't, it's fine. And then once you do that, I'm going to ask for payment. What I do is I do the spell work. Once it's completed, you get to see the picture of it. And then we wait with the universe, which I have to wait until, let me see, when is the next full moon? Give me 1 second, baby. So, if January 13th, which would be a Wednesday, would be the day I would be doing it. Because this is one of those things that I actually have to do at a crossroads. Hello, Calico Cat, my dear. Welcome. Seems like you've entered this year with a free mind. For a while, see, normally when that pops up like this, that means there's a lot of internal torment and anguish, but it does seem to be getting better for you, my dear. Hopefully the rest of the year continues as follow. But yes, my dear, go ahead, get a hold of me. Let me know all what you want to do. The payment information is the same here as there. Hello, music. Ew. Someone's left a bad taste in your mouth, my dear, especially with the Emperor. Question is, what for? Ew. Not giving you the time. So I'm taking someone stood you up. It's not good. And what, dear? Fudgy what? Fudgy wudgy wheel? Well, not a problem, sweetheart. If you want to come... Ooh, man, that was... Who's having vision problems? She Love Music, I just gave you your one card, dear. Rewind the video, sweets. Someone's dealing with some real bad vision issues. Whoever that is, you need to get your eyes checked. But like I was saying, Calico, my dear, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and it'll let you know whenever I go live. I go live almost every day. And then we're going to be starting a new upload on this channel So Mondays is going to be information Mondays. Wednesdays is meditation. Fridays we will be doing Q&As along with our normal tarot reading Monday through Friday. And you're very welcome, sweetheart. There's a force. There's a shift of energy. And I don't know where it's coming from. It's one of anxiousness. Not a problem, sweetheart. It's what I'm here for. Like, there's definitely a shift in energy in my house. Don't know whether it's for the good or the bad, but it is a definite shift in energy. I guarantee someone's reading me right now. Wouldn't doubt it. You ever have that moment where you know something's off and you're just trying to figure out where it is? Yeah, I get that occasionally too. In the house or in here? Well, I don't know if it's in here or if it's in the house, but I do feel being watched. We didn't start this a long time ago. Was hoping to move into an apartment. Why didn't I start this a long time ago? Was hoping to move into the apartment next week, but I know, baby. It'll be all right. We'll get you squared away. Like I said, all my information, you got my email and stuff like that. And we'll figure it out. Welcome back, my dear. Is it just me, or do you feel like a certain energy shift in this room? Like something's just meh.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just me. Then maybe it's in the house.
Yeah, it's probably, what's his name, Strong's out.
That might be. Readings, my dear, depend on what type. Oh, shit. Sorry. Depend on what you want. I got 30-minute readings and hour readings. Hours are 60 per hour, and 30-minute readings are 30 per hour. Half hour. I do customize reading as well. So let's say if you wanted to do a 2-hour reading, then I would charge you $150 instead of charging you $200. Okay, we will be enduring you shortly. Enduring. Don't endure me. Love me. Love me, Jessica. You're fine, dear. I just like to have a little bit of fun. No harm, no foul. I knew what you meant, but yeah. Mommy's got to have fun. There's some love coming through. Not a problem, my sweets. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, somebody was reading or spying in. To live to do readings. Do you need to live to do readings? It helps. To be live? No. I can do readings. I used to do them via Zoom, but I was having trouble with Zoom and their whole format, so I can do them either on here. I do have a WhatsApp account that I guess I could give the name of. Or you can email me and we can figure out what's best for you, my dear. Because eventually I'm going to be upgrading my systems later on this year. I'm hoping by spring so I can do more private readings. Because that's basically what I do anyway throughout the season. when coronavirus isn't poking its head around. Always expect the unexpected, as they say.
Excuse.
Hey, sweetheart. You don't have to be online to get a reading now. But currently, right now, the only way that I can do it is either we do it through Facebook, group room. We can also do it through WhatsApp if you want it private. I'm still working out kinks when it comes to Zoom. So that is not an option currently. But it's either that or doing it during a live. Like I said, I've got some upgrades I need to do. Not a problem, my dear. My emails are always open.
Oh, well.
That was a waste of a trip now, wasn't it?
I had a lot of those tonight.
Sweetheart, I don't do questions for free. If you want to know questions or anything like that, you're going to have to book a reading, baby. Or read the description. I give everybody a one card. It's one that whatever the universe wants to throw out when you guys come in. That's how I do it here on this channel. I used to do questions until I got the same people coming back and asking the same thing over and over again. So now for questions or in-depth readings, it's something that someone's got to pay. You know what I mean? Because even though I'm a reader, oh my God, Ty, hi. I was just talking about you earlier. I'm doing good. It's a very odd feeling. For some reason, for a moment in time, it felt like something was off in the house. I think someone was doing a reading on me. Oh, yeah, I was talking about your hair. I was like, it's so cute. Which I do think it's adorable. Not a problem, babe. All you got to do is make sure that you put your actual screen name. So that way I know it's you, and then it'll let me know. It wasn't me. Can I get a card, please? Yes, you may. That's another thing I think I'm going to end up starting to do. For free cards, it's going to be Oracle decks for the rest of the year. And then if you actually want like actual tarot, like, you know, with the cups and stuff like that, that'd be the one, my dear. That would be the one. Jenkins, you need to make sure that where you put your intentions is what they really mean. Because once you manifest something into reality, you can't change what is. Hey, Ty, baby. Have you been hearing any strange music lately? If so, your angels are trying to communicate, my dear. And then we got Michael coming through for you, Ty. So maybe like a message from Michael. Do. All right. For music, my dear, what I ask is you get 2 questions. Put it in the same paragraph so that way I don't lose you in the feed. You're very welcome, sweetheart. What do I got for Ty? Well, I already broke one of my New Year's rules. Nature. You need to get back out and rebalance yourself, baby. Becoming one with the elements. I don't know if elemental magic is something that you've been thinking about or not. Hey, my dear, if you get the chance, will you heat up my coffee? It's like ice, like vanilla ice. Hey, Sheila, just a quick question. Have you had anybody in your life that passed away that was like probably, what would be the height? Probably like 5'2", 5'3", somewhere in there. Because I feel like there's somebody circling around you. That means somebody's protecting you. And it feels like someone that passed on. Just throwing that out there. I do magic in my apartment. Baby, I've been there more than once. And you can still do the same shit. But occasionally you do need to get out and about. But it does seem like there is someone circling around you. This one I actually need my other deck for your first question. Because with that one, that involves astrology and deals with timing, which is why I got these. So give me a second. No. The one that I've seen in the house has dark hair. Stop trying to fly. Trying to figure out what day. It's going to be on a Sunday. I can tell you that. It's only going to be a couple days early. It's not going to be weeks. Second question. Sorry, is my relationship going to get better or not? That one, I'm going to ask my other deck. Give me a second. So I feel like the baby's going to be born on a Sunday. And it's going to be a couple days early, but it's not going to be weeks early. And as far as if your relationship is going to get better or not, that's what we're working on right now. Okay, so this is going to answer your question and not answer your question at the same time. So we got the Ace of Cups. So this is how you view your relationship. So you put everything into it, your spirit, your love, your compassion. You cherish it like a child would cherish their favorite toy. But the issue that you're having is there's no time. There's no love. There's no spending together. And this is what is kind of what's fucking you up. Now we've got the Six of Pentacles. In this situation, there's a dynamic being played here. The dynamic is they are taking all that they can while dangling you with this opportunity to be able to be basically within their presence. And you're just reaching out, hoping that they're going to end up connecting with you. But the issue about this is that there's love, but it's a manipulation type of love. It's more of you're a servant than you're my better half. Yeah. And then you got Judgment coming through, which means when this pregnancy ends, you're going to be left with a decision of, are you going to deal with the same childish behavior because you have feelings for this person, or are you going to get rid of the childish behavior for the better of the child? Because you already got one child that you got. And to play this game of relationship, love me not, pay attention to me, don't pay attention to me, or I got better things to be doing, isn't someone who's meant to be around. There's someone who's better out there, who's going to treat you better. It seems like there's a lot of manipulation tactics. And slowly over this pregnancy, I feel like there's been a pulling of ways. Like before, you were a magnet, you were a moth to a flame. And now it seems like you're getting pushed back further and further by certain things that you're willing to acknowledge. I do have runes that I can use. I haven't really used them that much. Hey, Angela. Okay, Angela, my dear, what do we got for you? Good night, Calico Cat, my dear. Hopefully your night gets better, my dear. My holiday was pretty good. I had good food, got a really bunch of cool shit, and now I get to finally wind down. But whatever's going on in your life, baby, do what does best for you. Like, I can sit here and give you advice. I'm just a stranger, you know what I mean, at this point. But in the end, is it's going to be something that you want around a child growing up. And if they haven't changed yet, are they ever going to really change? A stranger with style. What am I doing? True story. Buggy wuggy. Angela, my dear, it seems like you got a few things coming through. But currently at this moment, it does look like you're preoccupied when the lover comes about. So maybe a reconnection of an old flame or reigniting the sparks of a relationship. Gloria, baby, how you doing? Ooh, I forgot. He heated up my coffee. Oh my God, it's like heaven. More like reigniting my energy. New year. Not going to do that. But my mind went somewhere, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm doing good, my dear. What do we got for Gloria? I am still taking donations. There is information down below, my dear. If you're looking for in-depth reading, that means you're getting more than 2 cards per question. It's going to be a full reading. So it's either 30 or an hour. For questions, you get 2 cards per question. Just makes it simpler. Because these are going to be new things that I'm going to implement. Because, yeah. This makes sense. But Angela, my dear, it seems like you're not wanting to surrender and release. This is something that's coming up from angels. You're holding on to things that you need to let go of, but you can't let go of them because that means you're going to relinquish some of your control. It's up to you and what you do, you know what I mean? But hopefully it doesn't take too much of you. You know what I mean? I feel like this is going to be like a 3-hour thing now. But I don't mind. I stay when I'm needed and go when I must. I'm working on releasing energy. My memories like to loop around and remind me of some old energy it likes to stay. Maybe I have that happen to me more than once in my life. I think everybody kind of goes through that, where something triggers a memory and you're just like, damn it, I'm done with that. Yeah, if you have just one question and you want me to lay down like 4 cards for one question, baby, that's fine. I call them mental loops. I call them torture. Shadow work. We each have our name for it. I call it, what the fuck? I had this weird thing happen to me, and I forgot to bring it up till now because you said shadow work, and that kind of reminded me, like, last night as I was sitting in my bed and I was doing my mental meditation like I do almost every night. Have you ever seen, like, in movies where the camera is coming towards camera is coming towards something, but, like, you're seeing it from the already released perspective? It's very hard to describe. I got your donation, baby. Give me your question. But I remember seeing these vines that reminded me of birchwood and watching like I was right there and seeing something coming through the loops of this birch. It was an experience. It's very beautiful, but it kind of threw me back a little bit. Like you're watching it in a movie theater. Exactly. Perfectly put. Perfectly put. It was really pretty. And like there was something else that was shown, but that was the one that stuck out the most. And like I had never seen, it almost looked like vines in a way, but they were birchwood. Like you could tell they were like thick branches of birchwood that had been bent. You know what I mean? To like entangle. It was pretty. It's got me all tongue tied. What's coming towards me in love? Well, shit. Sorry. I laugh because I say, you get 4 cards. And Destiny's like, oh no, she gets 5. Okay. So we've got the Ace of Swords, which is letting go of the traumas of the past. Then we've got Page of Swords, which the Page of Swords means that you're going to be looking for new love, new opportunity, but you're going to be going at it with more of a fine-tooth comb, so to speak. And this one and this card go hand in hand because we've got the 8 of Pentacles, which is every person that you come across, you're going to be analyzing them on a list of things that you want. I think you're just done. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping and burping at the same time. It's almost like, it's not like they have to be perfect, but it's certain things that if they show them signs, you're fucking done with them. You're pushing them out. But here's the 2 that I don't like. Okay, so we got Lovers in Reverse, which deals with past love. Then we've got the High Priestess in reverse. So this is telling me there's still someone coming through who's trying to re-enter, and every time they try to re-enter your life, it's like it drains you emotionally and physically. It's like somebody who doesn't get the fucking clue. And I feel like this person is going to block a lot of people that come your way. So that is somebody that I would, oh no, don't do that. I would watch out for. I don't know if it's like someone that you're so close to and a friend wise, maybe they get jealous, or maybe they wanted to be with you at one point and you're just like, no, we're friends. But there's somebody who's blocking potential people, blocking you from experiences because they're putting themselves in the middle. This is Capricorn. Right. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah. So as far as in ways of love, I do feel like you're going to get some prospects, but you need to keep this individual away from your prospects, my dear. Well, it does seem like he might make an appearance, but it's one of those things where you just got to kind of take it as it is, you know what I mean? And it's up to you on whether or not you let someone in, but it does seem like they're going to be a cock block while you're trying to get different stuff, if that makes sense. But I wouldn't let it get in the way of your happiness, because it feels like when this person comes around, there's just nothing but that same feeling of invalidness. But yet they're the reason why you have these things in place. So it's like counterproductive. It's like all you're doing is reinforcing, yeah, I don't need to let up on what I want. If that makes sense at all. I don't know if it was astral light. I see it as visions. Like I'm able to clear my mind to get whatever comes to me, but I would really like to see the place that I seen. Oh, not a problem, sweetheart. I can't wait to get my new cards. I want to look into people's demons, damn it. I just heard my dog go, "Arr." I'm like, perfect timing. Well, the hubby got me this demon deck. I have a deck that I was buying, and then it went all to hell. So, yeah. And I have yet to find any octagon cards, which is saddening, because I think I would have fun with those. I would like to make a deck this year for Hecate. One that's personalized, but that's something that's going to take all year or maybe a couple years to really get it to where I want. I don't want to rush it. That's one of my resolutions, is to try and attempt to learn more patience in my life, because I do good for a while with my patience, and then my patience wears thin about June, July, and I say fuck it, and bad habits come back. So I'm trying to reinforce being patient. Eventually, the universe always brings me what I need. May not be always what I want, but it brings me what I need. I just got to have time and patience. At least that's what I'm telling myself. But I would like to get a sexual deck. I got the demon deck coming so we can help individuals conquer their inner demons. And then I would like to find something of an afterlife kind of deck. One that deals, and it would be more of an oracle deck, really. But I want to get something afterlifey. By the way, if anybody's wanting a reading or hasn't told me they're in here yet and would like a one card, let me know. Do you know who your past lives are? I know a few. I know I had one in Egypt, one in Greece, and I had one in some Nordic area. And the Nordic one, I remember that really well because I found out that the guy that I was with or married to went out on a voyage. Well, we had children. He never told me he came back. Instead, he was at some little hall somewhere getting drunk and basically trying to frolic with a bunch of women. And I found out. I went there. He tried to be like, oh, I don't know what it is. And I'm like, I'm done with you. And then that's all I remember. But I remember the person that was in that life and that I was betrothed to is someone I know in my personal life in this life. So after that, it made it hard to look at them the same way. And that's kind of one of the things that people don't realize when you're dealing with past lives. There's very lots of possibilities that when these memories get unlocked from your soul, there are going to be some people in your life from day to day that you see that'll come through. And not in every life are they always nice. So that's why I always tell people you need to at least give yourself 24 hours to really think about it. And if you still want to do it, let's dive deep and plan a day. Which I think is something I'm going to make a video about this year, about what you should know before you start digging for your past life. Because you also got people who get past life regressions, and sometimes instead of their past life, they get memories placed in by someone who's supposed to actually be giving them a regression, and instead they're putting false things in, and that's not right, and something nobody talks about. You got to think the mind is a very finicky thing, and just like everything else, it can break and it can be broken into. That's why when it comes to things like that, I tell anybody, no matter if you come to me, you come to somebody else, make sure there's trust. Because if there isn't trust, we can go for days on end. You're not going to get anywhere. Never piss off Vikings. Exactly. And the weird thing is like, I've seen myself in guy form. I've seen that, and that was weird. But for the next month, I was like, I made a hot dude. I was like 6'1", jet black hair all the way down to here straight. Like, I was fucking hot. I would have done me. Like, I know it sounds conceited, but it's true. And that was the only time I've ever really seen my appearance in a past life, if that makes sense. Because normally when I've done mine, and I've done it on myself, I normally see everything around me. But I never see myself. And when I seen myself, I looked at the hubby. I was like, man, I'm telling you what. And he kept on making fun of me for it. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, man, I wish sometimes I could just show you what I see. And then you would understand. But I'm glad I made you laugh. Which part of me, when I seen it, I'm like, is that part of the reason why I like men with dark hair and dark eyes? Is because I used to be one. Like, it's one of those things that you sit back and you're like, huh. Isn't that a fun little quinky dank? Oh, my dears. It is getting late. My computer's about to die. So, we went over my 2-hour limit that I set for myself. But all in all, I had a really good day today. It was fun kind of getting on here with you guys and joking around and all that fun stuff. But I'll probably be on tomorrow. If I'm not, I took a mental day. Who knows? I leave it up to the fates. But normally, I'm on here every day. So, with that being said, my dears, I hope you guys have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you're at work or working out or slaying dragons or demons or whatever it is that you're doing, do it safely. Until next time. Bye, guys.